Good morning. It's day 85.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. In the deep, you have my heart and soul.
So, it's Wednesday. The boy is back in town, so it's my day off today. And I woke up relatively early for a day off at about 9:30, 9:45 because my bedroom's right beside the living room and they're like just too loud. I can't sleep once they're kind of up and around and playing and everything. So yeah, I got up and just been trying to get the vlog up from yesterday. I didn't want to mess around too much with breakfast, so I just had a mixed berry Nutri-Grain bar for 120 calories, and I took my vitamin, and I've been drinking water, and I slept pretty well last night, so that's all good. And what else? I don't plan on working out today. Just plan on taking it easy. I might go shopping a little bit later. I'm gonna look on my couponing blog and see if anybody's got any good sales going on today. I have to go get a Father's Day gift for Brian, and that's what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna stay on my calories, 1,200 net calories, and I don't plan on logging any exercise, so that means 1,200 consumed calories for today. Well, I just remembered that today is Brian's last day of leave, and we promised Madison that we would go out to eat and that it'd be her pick, so we're going to be eating at Golden Corral today, so I'm going to be on my very, very best behavior today, and I'm going to log ahead of time. Livestrong.com has a huge database of foods from all restaurants and everything, so I can track all the stuff from for what I'm going to eat at Golden Corral. And then obviously I'm not going to be able to weigh it or measure it, but I'm going to have to eyeball it, so it's not going to be down to a science, but I'm going to do my best. And if I have to write down what I've logged or whatever, I can do that. I can also look it up on my phone while I'm there. So yeah, all I've had is the Nutri-Grain bar, and like I said, I'm going to be really good, so just, I guess, vegetables and whatever, just kind of low-calorie stuff. We'll probably go for an early dinner at, I would assume, at about 4 o'clock or so. It's always better for us to go for an early dinner now that I'm trying to lose weight, because number one, that keeps me from eating here all day long and then overeating at a restaurant. And number two, once I get the food on my stomach from going out to eat, I'm less likely to eat later too. So that's what I'm going to do. Man, my kids are so fussy today. It is 11:30. I'm having a peach. And I didn't weigh this, so I guess I'm just going to have to guesstimate. I gotta tell you guys that my legs are so sore from those squats and lunges that I did yesterday at body pump class. I can barely walk down the stairs. Walking up is hard, but walking down for some reason is even harder. It's like I am just like sore all over, but my legs especially, it's crazy. But At least I know I did something. Well, talk about conflicting information. I decided that I had 90 calories left after I tracked what I was going to eat for dinner, and that was all I was going to eat for the rest of the night, and I'll tell you what I've tracked so far. But I wanted to have something else more substantial because it was going to be a few hours before we were going to go eat, so I decided that I would go on my elliptical for a little while and burn about 125 calories so that I would have enough for a protein shake. Well, I went in and I had my $10 or actually $8 heart monitor that I was telling you guys about the other day, that it also claims to, you know, calculate calories and whatever, take your pulse and whatever, and that's the first time I've actually ever used it. So I had it on the elliptical, and I actually don't know how long I was on there. I started an exercise timer on my heart monitor, and it said like 23 minutes or something, but I don't think that my automatic program on the elliptical would set it for 23 minutes, so it might have been actually like 30 minutes. But, you know, that has a heart monitor on it too, so I was taking my pulse every once in a while my elliptical was telling me anywhere between like 140 and 155 once I got warmed up, and my heart monitor seemed to be about 10 or 15 beats below that because I was testing it like every so often, and I actually had to stop doing the elliptical, and sometimes it would like not read it right, and yeah, so that's what you get for $8, right? Well, but it seemed pretty darn consistent, and I don't think that I put my stats in the elliptical. I might have. I'm going to have to check as far as my age, weight, sex, and all that, to where I think it might make a difference in the calories burned. But I do have that information in my heart rate monitor, and after I was done, I stopped the exercise timer and got my pulse, and then it told me that I burned 185 calories is what my heart rate monitor said. My elliptical said 149. So, you know, that's only a difference of, what, 30, well, that's still a difference of 35 calories, but whatever. And then I come onto my plate and put elliptical trainer general for 24 minutes just because it says 288. Well, obviously that's off, and I guess they're assuming that you're at like your max heart rate and that you're a man, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to go with the 288. I think what I'm going to do is find an average between the 149 and the 185, and I'm going to put that. I'm going to go have a protein shake, and then in a couple hours we're going to go eat dinner. I'm also going to check the stats on both the heart rate monitor and the elliptical and make sure my weight's in there right, which I doubt it is. I don't even know when I set that elliptical. And see if that makes any difference in the future. I'm going to compare and contrast them. Because as long as the $8 heart rate monitor can give me somewhat of an idea, given my pulse rate and all that, when I'm doing body pump or body flow, I mean, is it really worth paying $120 for the armband that I want to get? I don't know. So we'll see. So as you can see, my hair's wet. I just got out of the shower. I drank my protein shake. I'm going to track it right now. And what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Hold on, and I will tell you. I had my protein shake at about 2 o'clock. It's 2:50 right now. We're going to leave at about 5 so that I have about 3 hours in between, and everything should be good to go. Seriously. So I'll come back and tell you what I plan on eating at Golden Corral, and we'll try our best to do just that. Okay guys, so this has nothing to do with weight loss, and I know I have no makeup on, my hair's all frizzy and everything, but I wanted to show you guys something really cool. Somehow, I don't know how, but I stumbled upon yesterday a video on YouTube on marbling your nails. So I've done this. Let me show you. You may not even be able to get the detail, but you can see that each one of them are different. That one got a lot more black God, I wish it would focus. And here's the other hand. So yeah, you can see that they're all different, and I use kind of a brownish, blackish gray polish and a kind of a skin tone, real light French manicure kind of pink clear color. And this was not done with a brush, but it was not an applique like Sally Hansen thingies. This was actually done with just a bowl of water and nail polish. A whole lot of nail polish remover and some Scotch tape. I'm going to put the link below to one of the videos that I watched where the girl was actually doing it with a real nail. The other ones, they were demonstrating it but just putting an artificial nail into it. Oh, also you need some toothpicks. But it's really awesome. So if you have time and you want to do something really cool to your nails and you haven't seen this or heard of it before, it's really awesome, and I love the results. I think that it's so cool. It's not something that I would do all the time, but it's definitely got my artistic juices flowing, and it was something really fun to do while I had the time to do it. So definitely check it out, guys. Here's my salad. I don't know how much ranch dressing I have on there. I know it's less than a quarter cup. It might be more than 2 tablespoons though. And I did just a little bit of cheese. And all the greens I went with dark greens instead of iceberg lettuce. So it's good. Okay, so here's what I got. It looks like a little bit more than half a cup of mashed potatoes. The broccoli and cauliflower with just a little bit of the cheese. A little bit of pot roast, a little bit of meatloaf, and I don't plan on eating that whole chicken, but we'll have to see. And other than the possible little truffles or brownie or something that I'm going to be having, this is going to be it. So there's what's left. I ate, I think, about half the chicken breast. I didn't even eat the whole serving of pot roast that I had. And I only took 1 bite of that meatloaf, so we're doing pretty good. So here's what I've got for dessert. I've got 1 truffle with nuts on it, a little tiny piece of fudge, a little bit of a fudge brownie, and a sugar-free chocolate cookie. If this isn't any good, I'm not going to eat it. In fact, if any of this stuff isn't worth it, I'm not going to finish it. I'll show you what I leave, if anything. Okay, so I didn't eat that sugar-free cookie. I took 1 little bite of it. It was gross. And I ate half that truffle. I went back to get the rest of the half of the brownie that I cut that off of, and chocolate, little bits of chocolate fudge. Isn't that so interesting? Are you spellbound? Intrigued? Beyond your wildest imagination?
Yes, beyond my wildest.
Are you full?
Daddy went on trips.
You did?
Yeah, in Texas.
What are you eating?
I mean, I just like carrot cake and ice cream.
You didn't like that banana pudding?
That banana pudding? Yes, I like it.
All in all, I think I did pretty good. I probably ate a little too many sweets than I should have. But I didn't eat the meatloaf, and I only ate half of the roast, what was it, pot roast, that I had planned on eating. And I didn't eat the green beans that I had planned on, so I think it probably evened out. Okay, well, it's 8:45. I have not eaten anything since we got back home from the restaurant. I'm not even really that hungry. I mean, that kind of snacky part of my brain is telling me to eat, but I don't know. I'm not really that hungry. I'm going to have a decaf Diet Coke and some more water, which I told you I was going to try to tell you more about my water intake, but then I haven't been doing a very good job of that. And I'm sure I've said it like 500 times so far in this vlog today, but my legs, my thighs, my quads are so tight and sore. It's like, I would not say it's excruciating, but it's very uncomfortable to be walking and climbing stairs and sitting down and stuff. It's really like, I didn't know that I was killing my thighs so much yesterday, but that's good. Plan for tomorrow. Madison starts her dance classes tomorrow, and I believe the classes are 45 minutes long. I plan on in the future probably not staying in the class with her, but trying to get a little workout in while she's in class. That will kind of prevent me from having to take 2 trips on Thursdays to the Y. But this being her first class, I may not be able to leave her there and go work out for a few minutes. I'll just really have to play it by ear. I would like to do something tomorrow, though, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Brian's working a swing, so I don't have a lot of options in the evening as far as leaving them here with him or anything. So, I don't know. Whatever the case, whatever I do, I'm going to have to be easy on my legs. I was thinking if I did go to the Y tomorrow that I will try to do that kind of hand bike. Have you ever seen that? Where you actually like crank with your arms. I thought something like that, or maybe, I don't know, what can I do that it doesn't involve my legs? I mean, other than ab stuff, and sometimes that involves your legs too. Other than just free weights or like Nautilus machines with my arms, I mean, I don't really know what else to do. Hopefully I won't be as sore tomorrow, and maybe I'll be able to walk on the treadmill at least, or something like that, I don't know. But I didn't go back in and edit the food that I ate at the restaurant, but I plan to do that. And like I said earlier, I don't think that I'm very much off, so I'm not all that concerned about it. Of course, it can't be black and white because I don't know exactly how many calories I burned. I don't know exactly what was in the food because I didn't make it myself, so it's kind of like iffy, I know. I didn't tell you my weight today, did I? I don't remember, did I? My weight this morning was 166.6. So that's 1.2 pounds down since yesterday. But still 1 pound up from the day before, which was the actual indulgence day itself. I was 165.6. But today I am still up 2 pounds from a week ago, the last day of phase 1. I'm still 2 pounds up today. So I know that many of you may believe or say that it may be the truth that, you know, when you're first working out, especially if you're working out every day, you know, your body may need to acclimate some before it starts really shedding any weight and so forth. But, you know, again, I'm not really, I don't know, I'm giving it 2 weeks to see what it is with me eating back those calories, and then, you know, this is week 1 of phase 2 is done. Second week of phase 2 starts tomorrow. So we're halfway done and we've gained 2 pounds. So it's not looking that great. So we'll just see what the next week holds and what the next phase holds. To tell you the truth, I have hope. This hasn't really discouraged me because the first phase was so encouraging. So was my first weight loss journey. You all know that I did that almost completely through diet. And so I know that I can do it, so that's encouraging. So I have hope that I will lose this weight. But it is discouraging in a way because I did want to be able to exercise some while I was trying to lose weight. That's why I started this whole experiment in the first place. Because I don't just want to be like a bag of bones and loose skin. You know, I want to tone. I want to be in better cardiovascular health for my longevity and overall health. So, not that I can't accomplish that once I get to my goal weight, but along the way I did want to have the opportunity to work out occasionally and still lose weight. Right now I don't have a lot of hope that that is going to be able to be accomplished. But we are exactly halfway through this 6-week experiment, and we will just have to see how things happen for the rest of it. So thank you all again for watching, and I hope that in some way I've entertained you or encouraged you or got you thinking in some way about how to change your own life. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.